Have you ever wondered if your busyness is just an illusion, a story you tell yourself to avoid harder questions? We equate motion with progress, filling our days with meetings and emails, collapsing at night, exhausted but unfulfilled. This exhaustion is the result of constant distraction, not meaningful work. The comfort of busyness shields us from confronting what truly matters. The real question isn't whether you're busy, but what you're busy with. Are you investing your time in things that matter, or just trading long-term value for short-term relief? The structure of your day might be designed to keep you from the work that matters most. This realization is uncomfortable, but it's the necessary starting point. The question remains, what are you really building with your time? We live in an invisible prison built from distraction and comfort, not walls. Our digital tools are designed to capture our attention, exploiting our need for novelty and validation. Each notification delivers a hit of dopamine, keeping us hooked on shallow rewards. Professional culture rewards responsiveness over real progress, trapping us in cycles of busyness. Excuses like, "I'm too busy," or "I have too many meetings," become the bars of our cell. It's easier to blame the system than to accept that escape is possible but requires sacrifice. The prison is mental, a collection of habits and beliefs that keep us in the shallows. The system rewards the appearance of work, not its substance. True freedom means breaking these habits and reclaiming your attention. The first step is recognizing the prison for what it is. Deep work isn't about waiting for inspiration, it's a discipline built through practice. Focus is not a feeling, it's a skill you train, especially when you don't feel like it. Most people wait for perfect conditions, but deep work practitioners create them. The act of focusing generates the feeling of focus, not the other way around. Dramatic pause once. Professionals rely on routine and discipline, not fleeting motivation. The work itself creates momentum and summons concentration. Dramatic pause once. Deep work is a commitment to process, not a quest for inspiration. Your ability to focus is your responsibility. No more excuses. The law is simple. Are you practicing focus or are you not? Dramatic pause. One's concentration is a muscle. Use it or lose it. Accepting the law of concentration changes everything. You start guarding your attention, setting boundaries, and defending time for deep work. The fear of missing out fades, replaced by confidence in what you're creating. Your identity shifts from being busy to being focused. You measure your worth by the depth of your output, not the volume of your activity. Time expands when you work deeply. An hour of focus outpaces a day of distraction. Boredom becomes a space for breakthroughs, not something to avoid. You seek out difficult tasks, knowing that struggle sharpens your mind. Difficulty is no longer a signal to retreat, but an invitation to engage. This is the quiet transformation that leads to real progress. There are no quick hacks for escaping shallow work, only uncomfortable principles. First, practice subtraction. Remove obligations, tools, and habits that fragment your attention. Audit your commitments, what truly adds value and what just fills time. Second, schedule your distractions. Set strict blocks for email and messages and forbid them outside those times. This feels unnatural, but it's how you retrain your mind for focus. Third, embrace productive solitude. Deep work is a solitary act. Find time to think, read, or simply sit in silence without digital input. Ask yourself, when was the last time you spent an hour alone with a hard problem? True progress happens in focused solitude, not in constant collaboration. The path is uncomfortable, but it's the only way out. The difference between deep and shallow work is obvious. Most people understand it, but few act. The gap between knowing and doing is the quiet tragedy of modern work. Acting on these principles means choosing discomfort over convenience. It means being slow to respond, declining distractions, and enduring the anxiety of disconnection. Most will find this price too high and remain in the shallows. The systems around us reward busyness, not depth. A small minority will choose the harder path, cultivating deep work and reaping outsized rewards. The majority will drift, their value diminished by distraction. The gap will widen, not from talent, but from discipline. Most will understand, few will act. The battle for deep work is fought in small decisions. Closing a tab, silencing your phone, choosing the hard over the easy. Your attention shapes your life and your legacy. Deep work is rare and valuable. Those who master it will thrive. The world rewards what you produce, not how busy you are. There's no shortcut, only the work. Ask yourself, after all the busyness, what did you truly build? Sit with that question, let it unsettle you. If the answer is lacking, perhaps it's time to begin. The depths are waiting. Will you do the work?